Hi girlies, my name is Sam. I'm going to start a new series called GLAM with Sam, and I've been getting a lot of requests and stuff from like friends and some family or whatever to start eyeshadow tutorials. So get this hair pulled up. Alright, we are back now. Ignore how red I am. I just shaved my face, got hair pulled up. Let's get into the tutorial. So we're gonna do the brows first. Be right back with that. So there's the brows, they're cut. I already added some concealer on my eyelids because that's what I cover my eyes with. But you can use like eyeshadow base, you can use eyeshadow primers, you do whatever you like. I like to start out with is to take a finishing powder, like a white finishing powder. This one's a compressed finish powder. What I like to do is, this is the first thing I like to do with any of my makeup looks, is I just take it and I brighten underneath. This is not a required step. I just go where my brow is on the under half of it, and then take it into my nose. And I like to really brighten it up right here. And being typical where the arch would be, but in my brow, they're more like just straight. That's just how I like mine. See right here at the end where it's got all that powder and stuff on it? I'll never be able to do that because I like to do my eyes first, just because I spend the most time on that. My brows especially the sunline, but like at the end, when I get my eyes and my base and stuff done, very end, like before I put on my mascara and all that, I like to go and darken my brow back up. But yeah, so after I get done with the finishing powder, I would get my highlighter, because I really like to have that highlighter. And since I don't have an arch in my brow, it's kind of hard to keep that highlighter there. I like to go right here and just, and we'll have, see right there how that movement is. And then I'll just take the same brush that I used the finishing powder, and then I'll just like buff out the bottom of the highlighter. It's not so like, straightforward, like dense. That way it's still there, but it's like not, at the same time. So I'll take a more like skin tone type color, and I will start right here underneath the white. I'll just blend that out. That's what I always do. That's how I always start my eyes. So today's look is not going to be that hard. It's going to be probably, I'm going to scale from 1 to 10. It'll probably be, for a beginning person, it'll probably be out of 5. It just depends on if you're brand new at eyeshadow, because you're going to blend, you have to do all that other stuff to do that. So what we're going to start out with is we're going to take some black. What we're going to do, I'm going to go in the outer corner. I'm just going to press it right here, right on the inner corner. Like that. And just a little bit. So we want to start out with, okay, we're going to take another brush and get a slighter, darker brown shade, and go on the top. Make sure to just place it right there and just buff it out. Blend it like that. See how it like blended? Don't be afraid to put eyeshadow on your lid. I know a lot of like people that I know that are afraid to do that. Less goes more, so don't put just a whole bunch of it on there. Make sure that you are completely adding enough stuff on there. That way, something shows. Because it's a lot complicated to understand at first, but you can build it. Building it up makes it better. Because you still want the shades to show. So just like make sure when you're blending them out, make sure that they do. Then I'm just gonna keep going up on the scale. So I'll take this shade. We'll smoke that out, and then we will actually bring this shade over here above. See the crease? We're just gonna take it over it and bring it right here. It's just to have some structure to the look. See the difference? So with the brown shade that you used beforehand, and like to just smoke it out into that. That way there's a little more dimension on the end of your eyes. Just like don't be afraid to go in, and we're gonna take the excess of this black. We're just gonna bring it out just a little bit, blend it in a little bit more. I just like to start off with a lot less black than normal, just because it's a lot harder to take away, especially darker colors. And we'll take that brown, and we'll just see how much of a difference that added to the look though. Let me tap out the extra. We'll go back in that. See, just a simple smoky look. Now, usually what I do is I cut my crease, but we're going to go into a more detailed video for that one day. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just hit a simple glitter. Just see what color we'll just do. It's kind of like a gold color. Just going to do that. And what we're going to do is take it and see where our crease is. Start right here in the inner corner. And go up. Make sure you take the shimmer up into your crease, but keep the focus point in your inner corner. You bring that out. I like to use my fingers. Some people use like glitter gel and like glitter glue to help it stick better, but also picks up the pigment. This one's good. It's not like a super thick formula, So I'm just not gonna do that as much. And then you can take a little brighter shade than that if you have it in our corner. Then we're gonna take that neutral shade that we had, just like a mix between like a brighter brown and gray. Then we're gonna take this in right here, and we're going to fuse out that shimmer into the rest of the eyeshadow. Take you a makeup wipe, micellar water, and a Q-tip, and you can sharpen up, make it nice and sharp, as Michaela says. See what I mean? Like it's so red. I just touched my face. I like to just drag it straight up. Okay, so now that you do that, I'll be right back. I'm going to finish my face. While I'm letting the rest of my face sit, because I've got like baked powder on it, I like to do my eyes. So I already baked under my eyes, and we're going to put the black eyeshadow on our waterline. And we'll get that eyeshadow brush and add it back out a little bit to the black. Look at the difference. It's so big of a difference. See? And then my favorite thing to do is I will get some of that finishing powder again. And come here and brighten the eyes up a little bit, but also it'll smoke out some of that black, like underwater line. Take the same shimmer we use on our eyes. I like to take a little bit of it and go right here, just right there on the inner corner. It just makes your eyes pop. Okay, let's finish the rest of the glam and then we'll come back for mascara. So, face is done, got my earrings in, changed my shirt because I'm headed to work. After doing that simple, I'll just take this L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. Just go back in. Just a tip. Here's the finished tutorial. I hope you girlies liked it. Let me know anything in the comments, any pictures or stuff like that you'd like. Feel free to DM me or message me. My name's Sam. Come back soon to Glam with Sam. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.